Hey Capricorn, this will be your guys' April 2018 reading. My mic does not seem to be working, but hopefully you guys can hear me. My dog is here sleeping, of course, so you can probably hear him snoring. What else? I am doing personal readings, so if you are interested in receiving one, you can contact me in the email I will put in the description below. So I gotta be honest, I used two different decks, and the first spread was not good, and so I was a little bit unsure of it. So I tried another one with a different deck, and you basically got the exact same thing with a couple different cards. So I guess I'm just gonna go with it. So, bottom of the deck for you guys is the Queen of Swords in reverse. And so this could be you guys or it could be someone else, maybe an air sign. But this is someone who is spiteful, cold, and detached, maybe kind of like being a bitch a little bit, or just someone who has like a lot of nasty, mean, cutting things to say. Someone's kind of pissed off, and with these cards, it really makes sense. So I really shouldn't say that someone's being a bitch because I would not blame whoever in this situation. So, you guys are starting off with the Three of Swords with the High Priestess. So there is some kind of betrayal or heartbreak, possibly a third party situation that you guys are definitely needing to trust your intuition on. You might already, because the High Priestess is upright, you guys might already have an inkling that something is going on. And you're definitely right. You definitely need to trust your gut because there is some kind of heartbreak, betrayal, backstabbing going on. The next card after the High Priestess is the Tower. So, trusting your gut, maybe you guys call someone out on their shit, and that brings in a Tower moment, and you find out that they've been cheating on you or that they've been lying to you, and it causes this huge Tower moment, and it's the end of a long-term relationship, or it could even be that like just someone was screwing you over or doing something underhanded in some way. It doesn't have to be love. It could be a friendship, family, a work thing. But it's just something that feels like a huge betrayal to you, and it brings about a huge, huge change. Followed by the Five of Wands, and so this is conflict, competition, arguments, mostly competition, feeling like you're up against other people, along with the Two of Cups in reverse. And so if this is like a third party situation, if you're finding out that your partner has someone else, it would make sense that you guys are feeling like you're up against other people and like you're competing for someone's attention. Two of Cups in reverse, competing for someone's affection. Or if it's like a school, workplace thing, it's like you're competing against other people that are in your situation. But with this Two of Cups in reverse here, this is like something that started off good. It's just not good anymore. You don't get along anymore. You and your partner are fighting. You and your best friend are fighting. At home with your family, there's just a lot of conflict and arguments, and you guys are just not seeing eye to eye, and you're not getting along right now. Followed by the Page of Swords in reverse. So this could be someone who is very immature and spiteful. Another card of being possibly cold and detached or distant. But I usually see this as someone who's manipulative and deceptive, and I did actually clarify that. And what came up was the Seven of Swords, so that just confirms that this is someone who is being really deceptive and sneaky and manipulative. Maybe someone is trying to steal from you, cheat on you, possibly even ghost you, like just pull away and not really express anything and just like sneak out of your life or something like that. like maybe even if you had like a one night stand kind of thing where you might have thought that it was going to turn out to be more, but they just kind of feed you lies and bullshit, and then they just try to like ghost you and sneak away. But I really think that this is someone like in your, like a partner or a family member or like a close friend, just being really deceptive and not telling the truth about something. Followed by the Eight of Cups. So this is you guys having to walk away from this person, this situation that is really deceptive and dishonest. That means the same thing. Yeah, so the Eight of Cups, this is like walking away from something that you have invested a lot of time and energy into. Maybe been with a certain person for years, or if it's a family situation or a long-term friend, you've invested a lot of time into it. And it will be something that is really hard to walk away from because you've been loyal to it for a long time. This dog at the bottom here, if you can see that, the dog represents loyalty. So yeah, like I said, something that you've been loyal to for a long time. And you guys are needing to walk away from this situation because like there's deception on both sides of it. On like both sides of this walking away card, because then you have the Moon card. And like this is secrets and deception and like not knowing everything. Like there is a lot that is still hidden from you. Even if you're finding things out, there's still more that you don't know, is what I'm really feeling with this card. And then you guys have the Magician in reverse, and so this is someone who is manipulative and more deception, and they will possibly try to use you, or just more trying to pull the wool over your eyes and get away with something. Like if you found out that they had an affair, there might be more to the story. There might be several more people. There might be, like, they might say it was just a one-time thing, but really it could have been like several months long. And they're gonna try and get away with not revealing the entire truth about a certain thing. This could also be you guys feeling like you cannot get something off the ground, or like you're having a hard time manifesting something. But based on these cards, I really feel like someone's just trying to manipulate and continue hiding more. Like if they don't want this relationship to end, they're going to continue trying to lie to you about something. Or maybe you them. Followed by the Emperor in reverse. So this is someone who's really, really controlling and domineering, possibly abusive in some way, but it's like their way or the highway. Could be an Aries. The Magician could be a Gemini. Could really be anyone though. But it's just someone who is controlling and not telling the truth. Because then you guys do get the Ace of Swords in reverse. And so like this is an opportunity for clarity, but it's just deception. Someone's withholding information, withholding the truth, not being honest, or just not communicating at all. Like this could be someone who has a problem with communication, or like not knowing how to express themselves. But I really, like, based on everything else here, I feel like this is just more deception. This could also be like legal things, documents, court stuff, possibly a delay to it, or it not going in your favor. But I'm really feeling like it's just a whole bunch of deception. And your advice for April, and you guys got 3 advice cards. The Chariot in reverse, with the 6 of Swords and the World. So I'm seeing this as needing to put a stop to something. Like if you were moving full force into what you thought was a happy relationship, and some of you might want to keep going, but like this is telling you to like put a stop to something, because you or someone else really needs to detach and move away from it and move on to calmer waters, move out of a certain situation, leave a certain relationship, followed by the world to just confirm that there is something that really needs to end. Some cycle is complete, a relationship is over, whatever it may be, there is just something that really, really needs to end. But I think that you guys might have a hard time letting this thing go, letting this person go, letting this betrayal go. I really feel like a lot of you guys might try and stick it out and rebuild with a certain person who is just lying, lying and lying and lying. Doesn't have to be love, though. This could be like your boss just keeps lying to you. Yeah, I'm not really I'm not impressed with this. Hopefully you guys are able to detach from a certain situation and let this end, because like the Six of Swords, this is moving on to calmer waters, to better things. And the world, like, this is a completion, and when something completes, that gives you the opportunity for something to start up, for something new to start up, as well as with the Tower. When the foundation gets knocked down, that gives you the opportunity to rebuild however you would like. It's just definitely going to be hard to get out of this situation, especially if it's like a long-term relationship. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys.